Hi, friends. Can you see me?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Outtake. Okay, friends. How's it going? So tonight, for dinner, we're going to make some Asian shrimp rice bowls. Teriyaki shrimp rice bowls. Whatever. Everybody calls it something a little different. We're going to start with something simple. So I'm not going to do exact measurements because I'm a dad and because I don't do that. So I get, I don't know how much that is. It's a knife full. I guess I could do measurements. I'm not going to.
Just use feeling.
Yeah. As Uncle Roger would say, use feeling. So I use gochujang. Gochujang is like a Korean kind of chili bean paste. It's really good. Use gochujang as some of our seasoning. Soy sauce. Do a generous amount of soy sauce. All right. Now we're gonna put some lemon juice. Generous amount of lemon juice. And I just got back from the store, as most of you know, which if you have kids, like the Armor, like convince them to eat these, $1 a piece. Unless you can get the regular Lunchables, like buy inexpensive stuff, guys. There's no, like, be frugal. All right, these are gonna go in the salad, sesame seeds. Where's the stuff? I need there it is. Okay, so you can get, I don't know where else you can get this. I get this at Walmart. I buy a lot of stuff at Walmart and at Smith's. I like to buy stuff that's on sale. So what this is sugar-free honey. Yes, I know, it sounds sacrilege. But it still has some calories. Not a lot. But it is made with I don't know, chemicals. You know, chemicals like what a banana's made of, but different. Lemon juice is made of chemicals. Did you know that lemon juice has citric acid in it? So anyways, so I put some of this sugar-free honey in it. I use this because I don't want calories, or I want very few calories. That's maybe 2 tablespoons, 100 calories. All right, so I'm just gonna mix my marinade here in my plastic bag. Never underestimate the power of a Ziploc bag, guys. Especially for a marinade. This makes life so easy. All right, so we're mixing up our marinade. We're dissolving our gochujang and our stuff. And then what you can do is you can actually add seasoning directly to whatever you're gonna put it in. This will work for chicken or pork or beef. This is a pretty good all-around marinade. I've made it lots of times. You don't need a lot. If you need it to go further, put some water in it. Trust me. Gochujang. All right, hey Ezra, can you come help me put away some of these groceries? Yeah. While I'm working on this? Okay. Look at this, Walmart, on sale, shrimp. I saved $6. This is gonna be $10. I saved 6. Let's see. Yep, smells like shrimp. Smells like shrimp. Smell it, make sure it smells safe. I actually don't think this shrimp is safe. This shrimp is bad.
So I'm not going to
You're gonna go, you can flush it down the toilet. You can go.
going to put away groceries.
Yeah, go throw that away. So that shrimp was bad. Be careful. Even when you buy shrimp that isn't on sale, when you buy any meat that's not on sale, if you don't buy it from a butcher, if you're buying it at any type of grocery store. However, this shrimp does not smell a little funky. And it was also on sale. So I saved $10 on this shrimp, and this still has the shell. So we're just gonna pull the shell off of these. Check it out. We're gonna toss it in. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm probably gonna pause the video because I'm guessing, don't wanna watch me shell all of these shrimp. Best shrimp you can get, probably at an Asian place. If you can find an Asian, no, Coco, no dog. If you can find an Asian grocery store, they probably have the best seafood. It's true. Unless you have like a fish market near you, the Asian grocery store probably has the best seafood. Because Japanese people and Chinese people and Asian people, and I'm sure others, but they eat way more seafood than we do. All right, so I'm gonna shell these, put them all in, and then we'll get back to the video. I'm gonna pause it. Pause it.
Wants me to close
Okay,
that
so I'm
door?
peeling these shrimp. I want you to look at what I have here. Right here, watching me peel these. She's been here, just like
Stop it,
sitting
she's
there.
all red. Wait,
Alrighty, I'm back.
it's still murky after I
Okay,
put
so rinsing.
my last wash.
All right. So now, let me show you what I'm doing with the marinade. So there's a way to make this more saturated. If you use water, you can get a big bowl of water and you can fill that bowl of water and use it to vacuum out all the air by slowly pressing it in. I'm not doing that because I'm being lazy. But you can see that marinade is pretty well coating all of the shrimp. Check that out in our plastic bag. Really easy stuff. So I use sugar-free honey, I use soy sauce, I use some lemon juice. You can also use lime juice or orange juice. And then I use the gochu chain as kind of a little nice Asian flavor. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
You're recording now. If you're cooking rice.
It's not recording. If you want to press record on it, I don't think it's recording. You can check.
Wait, it looks like it is recording. Oh.
Is it recording?
No.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, it is.
Okay, well, it is. So, tell them what you want to tell them.
Alright. When cooking rice, first of all, wash it. I already did. You just use cold water. Swish it around.
Just show them how to wash it anyways. Just do an example.
Okay. Yeah, will you hold the phone? Okay.
Okay, if you want to know how to wash rice properly, you put a bunch of water in it, cold water, and then just wash it off.
There is like a drain for washing rice, but don't use it.
Yeah, just do this. This is cheap.
Don't use colander.
No, there's like a certain drain.
Yeah,
that you
there's
use.
all kinds of little things you can get to do it, or you can just do the free way, which is this way.
And it works
And
just
then,
as well.
how much water do you put in it?
1 sec.
So,
You use finger method. You don't.
yes, use the finger method.
Oh, what is that?
How do you
dirty?
measure it too?
1 sec. Can go.
Which part of your finger do you measure it to? This one.
I can't remember for
Okay.
finger method.
So
It looks like
you
it's
measure
up to
it
two.
to the first line of your finger.
It's up to 2.
This one.
That line, that first finger line, that first joint towards the tip of your
This one.
finger. Yeah. All right. And then use a rice cooker because
It's not World War II.
it's, yeah, you don't need to cook it on the stove and try to figure it out and balance it. Just buy a rice cooker. This is a little bit fancier one. It was still only like $25. You can literally go to Walmart and buy a rice cooker that has one button, and you just put it in, and it'll cook your rice correctly every time. Anyways, use a rice cooker. All right, friends, we just opened this up. We're gonna check and see how good it is by fluffing it.
Don't know how to fluff it.
Looks pretty good to me. Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, so I'm heating up the air fryer. There's a couple ways we could do this for the shrimp. We could saute it in my cast iron. I could just rinse out my cast iron and just saute it in there, and we could dump all the sauce in there, which would be fine, but I don't want to do that. I think I want to take the marinade and try to make a little bit of a sauce, so I'm going to put the shrimp in these. If you can get these on Amazon, they're really easy. And what they are is you just put them in your air fryer and then you put your food in them. They still crisp up. It just helps keep some of the mess from getting into the bottom of the air fryer. And we all know if you have an air fryer, they get messy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the shrimp in there while the air fryer warms up. But I'm going to get a little saucepan, a little teeny one, little baby saucepan. Just like this, right? And if you remember, I said we're gonna do a salad. So when we make rice bowls, one of the things that we like to do is to give it a little bit of texture, we make a little salad. And it's really easy. You just take one of these bowls, you know, just a regular bowl, salad bowl. And again, you can do things however you want. I'm a pretty simple person. So I'm going to just use this. This little Great Value, Market Side, Walmart salad mix. Look, really easy. Open it up. Pour it in. I have no idea if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do that. Pour it in. I'm gonna save these bits. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in. I'm gonna grab, where are my scissors? Where's the scissors? There's the scissors. Never underestimate the usefulness of some scissors. Yes, they're like little teeny scissors. And all I'm gonna do if I had bigger scissors, this would be easier. I can't find my bigger scissors, so I'm using these. And this is just arugula. I'm mixing in a little bit of arugula, so that there's a little bit more flavor in this food. Because again, I said I'm not going to have a bowl like the rest of my family. I'm going to make a wrap. The reason I'm going to make a wrap is because the tortillas that I like to use for wraps are the low-calorie Mission tortillas, I think. They might be La Bandera. I can't remember. We'll look at them. We will look at them together, friends. Anyways, so there's a guy on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and TikTok named Liam, and I really like him. Again, I like a lot of liberal people. I'm pretty sure he's fairly liberal. He's done a good job of keeping his politics aside. He doesn't like RFK, which I really like, because I think RFK is freaking crazy. Don't really like that guy, Trump. Don't really like Pam Bondi either. Sorry, everybody, if I brought politics into it. It's Below Average Utah Dad. There's a reason I have that name. I bring up things that I know and that I like and that I talk about. Like, guess what else? I've been doing this. You've seen me cooking this whole time. And guess what? Guess what I have? I have my gun right here. And guess what? Okay? I just flagged everything over there. Round in the chamber. Still flagging. Oh, look. I flagged myself, putting it away. Get over it. It happens if you carry around in the chamber. You flag things sometimes. All right, we're almost done cutting up our arugula. You didn't think this was going to be a below average video without guns showing up somewhere, did you? So again, except for like the cooking the rice in the rice cooker, I didn't just sit here and watch the rice in the rice cooker cook. And peeling the shrimp, like you saw me turn on the air fryer, I think. I can't remember in the video. You saw me make this. I'm probably not gonna have you watch the air fryer cook the shrimp. All right, and this is just I don't know, some kind of Asian style sesame, ginger, something dressing. Look at this, easy cleanup. All right, I'll throw away my trash. Got my sesame seeds here. Sesame seeds. Really easy way to add some protein and fiber and an extra little textural crunch to your salad. Do it. All right. Yeah, I could probably toss this with like utensils and make less of a mess. I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use a fork. There we go. Look at that. Let's see. How does it taste? It tastes good. It tastes fresh. It tastes crunchy. Crunchy's a flavor. Shut up. Okay. Put this stuff away. Grab our shrimp. I'll finish cleaning up my counter later. Okay. There's shrimp. I know it says that food. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna put this one in first. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a sauce, so I think. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. That tastes pretty good. A little sweet, a little spicy, kind of salty. Actually, I think I will be able to make the sauce still. I'm gonna pick up these bags like this. I spilled some of the sauce. It's fine. It's fine. I'll clean it up when I'm done cooking. I didn't totally just burn my hand on my air fryer. That was me showing how quick my reflexes were at doing something different than that. Okay. All right. That down, so that when it closes, it doesn't. Alrighty. Look at all those fun things that just happened. So we're gonna clean up my mess. Yes, I'm just wiping it up with a wet rag because I'm a dude. I'll spray it down later. It's cast iron. And clean with hot water. Okay. White soda. That for now. I am using my air fryer. I have the Ninja, like, indoor grill air fryer. It was on sale, so I bought it. That's the one I got because it was on sale. Anyways, I have mine. The temperature is currently set to 390, and honestly, I cooked something forever ago, and it took like 20 minutes to cook, and I've just never changed my air fryer setting to be less than 20 minutes since then. I just kind of go by smell, but I will let you guys know how long it actually took to cook, because I think I'm almost at a point where I'm going to pause it, because you guys don't need to see me doing all this. Although I'm showing you, like, when you cook, like, clean up after yourself. I know it looks kind of silly. I'm not super cleaning up. I'm gonna clean like my big fat Greek wedding. I'm just gonna use some Windex. It's clean. Windex is clean. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. As Scotty K would say. Scotty K Fitness. It's not that serious. Dude, that man. If you think I have a nice mustache, you should check out Scotty K Fitness. That dude has a glorious mustache. Also, a veteran. Like myself. He also has really good recipes. Go check out his recipes. If you're trying to eat healthy and lose some weight, count your calories, which I'm absolutely not doing. But I could look up how many calories. And see, I rinsed off this thing really well. And now I'm re-wiping it, so I wipe up all the excess chemicals. Because Windex chemicals are not the same as, like, banana and sugar-free honey chemicals. Those are not good chemicals. They're good for cleaning, but not good for, like, putting in your body. All right. I also have dogs, so sometimes I just wipe crumbs on the ground and I let my dogs Okay. Gonna pause the video now. Oh, wait, I'm not. I'm gonna do one thing. Remember, I have these sesame seeds. So I'm gonna open this up. Oh, that's actually looking pretty good. And it smells really, really good. So I'm just gonna take some of these sesame seeds, see? And just sprinkle some of these sesame seeds on here. It smells really good. It's probably gonna be done pretty soon. Maybe in like 3 more minutes. But I won't have you watch that. Put away my sesame seeds. Also, make sure that if you're eating Asian food, you need chili oil. I'm probably gonna put some MSG in my sauce over here. Because I love some MSG. And I think I'm gonna make like a yogurt sauce to go in my wrap. Because yogurt's awesome. It tastes yummy. All right, and then I'll show you the final product when it's all done being assembled. Okay, so I cooked it for about a minute longer than I said, and that may have been a little bit too much. It still tastes really good, just the texture is not quite as soft as I would like this shrimp to be. So about 6.5 minutes at 390 in an air fryer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce. All I did was I took some of that marinade. You guys saw it was spilling out everywhere. I put it in this little saucepan. There's not a lot. I mixed in some of my chili oil. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Now I'm gonna use this Greek yogurt because it's what I have. It's not what I would normally use. This kind's pretty good. I got it on sale. Again, I buy almost everything on sale. So I'm gonna take this, and then I'm also gonna squeeze in the juice from one of these little mandarins. So I'm gonna put the camera over here, which is a little bit further away, but that's okay. I just have a regular spoon. Not like one of those giant spoons. It's just a regular old spoon, not a soup spoon. Okay. Just do 1 dollop. 2/3 of a cup is only 90 calories. So I guess I'm gonna do 2 dollops. And this is plain Greek gobs. This is cultured. It's got probiotic in it. So it tastes a little different than your average stuff. Oh, my wife's calling. Hold on. So many cuts. Okay, so I've got my mandarin, my cutie. All right, I'm just gonna squeeze it. All right. You don't have to be fancy about this. Like, just squeeze it. It's a mandarin. It shouldn't be hard to squeeze. There you go. Squeeze it. You should get most of the juice out of it. I mean, I guess if you want, you can eat what's left of it. Ooh, it's pretty good. Still pretty good. You guys know I'm weird. I don't like to waste things. So. All right. A little less juicy, still good. Mandarin flavor. More fiber. All right. So it should look kind of like that. So now, okay, you guys can see. I'm going to use my little spatula thing with the sauce that I made. And again, probably nobody in my family is going to eat this except me, because I make a lot of wraps. I really like having lots of fiber in my diet. Okay, but now if we look, so now I've got a nice protein, because that was low fat. It was fat-free Greek probiotic yogurt. And I've got a nice citrusy Asian chili paste sauce. And I'll put that on my wrap. It was mission carb balance. Here's why I like these. 110 calories for 1 tortilla, 30 grams of dietary fiber. Seriously, everybody. 8 grams of protein. 8 grams of protein, 110 calories, 30 grams of fiber. You could just eat this. You could eat 3 of those and you'd get 24 grams of protein. You'd get 100 grams of fiber and it would be 300 calories. Like, it's seriously, this is super macro smart. All right, everybody. So I diced up the shrimp and now I'm going to go ahead and show you our final product. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. We've got our diced shrimp, our rice, we've got our mixed greens. And then what we like to do is just mix it all together. I put some of this yummy, creamy sauce on there, and this is Ezra's dinner. So here you go, Ezra. Go ahead, take your first bite. Let's let everybody know how it tastes. Mix it all up. Just mix it. You're good.
Okay.
It's not as pretty once you do it, but this way you get all the different flavors. And you can put more sauce in it or soy if you want, but...
As Uncle Roger probably has said, who care about plating? That should be a good bite.
There you go. Does it pass the test?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and there you go, everybody. Our first recipe with below average Utah Dad. I'm going to make a wrap. But yeah, that's what the bowl looks like. Bye, friends. I wasn't very graceful. Bye, friends.